I keep going back. I had this labeled as, I think, the 15th easiest game of the year out of 17, I think, whenever I first did the schedule. And if I could redo it, even though it's a road game, even though it's all the way across all those time zones, might be the easiest game of the year, which isn't a comforting fact with the way the 49ers have played this year because they have lost easy games. Should have won that Broncos game with ease, should have dominated that Bears game. But yeah, it's interesting because you look at the Panthers, and I don't want to dive too much into that, but you look at the Panthers and they're just bad. I think the worst quarterback play in the NFL right now is coming from Baker Mayfield. Maybe Justin Fields, who beat us as well, but like, I don't know. Baker, I'm kind of glad that Sam Darnold's not healthy because I think if he was healthy, he'd be starting this week. Don't you think so?
Yeah, Baker's looked really bad. I mean, it's really been pedestrian offense from the Carolina Panthers, which is shocking because they have so many weapons. If you looked at just who they had from the skill player department, you're like, they got some firepower. They could do some damage, but Baker Mayfield pulling the strings is not going to get it done. I think Nick Bosa's already licking his chops. He's been excited about this since the Rams game ended because Baker Mayfield means planting 4 or 5 flags in the ground and just having a really good time because he doesn't have it. And playing for Matt Rule in that offense, it just hasn't worked out.
Yeah, it's been bad. I think there's a lot of dead men walking in Carolina. I don't think Rule comes back. I don't. Baker's definitely not coming back. I don't think Sam Darnold comes back. I think new coach, new quarterback. Even though they have Matt Corral, who I like, I'm not sure I like him enough to be the long-term franchise quarterback. But yeah, it's a bad show. But there are positives in Carolina, like you said, skill positions. Yeah, pretty freaking solid. CMC, who didn't practice today, but that's pretty typical for him. DJ Moore, I don't know if you saw the interview. I probably should have cut that clip. What's up, Josh? Always here. What's up, guys? Just glad to be here with you, Josh. If you got some comments, and this goes out to everybody, I put the link in the chat. If you want to join with video and ask a question or join into the conversation, just let us know. Click that link there, and we can pull you right up with us and have that talk. But did you see the DJ Moore clip
I
about
didn't.
Matt Rule? Matt Rule basically said in the press conference last week, this was before week 4, that wide receivers got to get open. They're not getting any separation. They got to do a better job getting open. And so DJ Moore didn't see the clip or he didn't pay attention to it, whatever. And a reporter asked him, quoted him by the locker room. Matt Rule said, blah, 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 you guys got to do a good job of getting open. And he just started laughing. Just like, and then he tried to do the political correct answer, but he had this smirk on his face the whole time. Like, you got to be messing with me, man. You guys have been trash. The quarterback play has been trash. The head coaching has been trash. And you're coming at me, DJ Moore, who's played great. And I will be honest, probably one of my biggest misses. I did not like DJ Moore's film coming out of Maryland. I was really low on him. I was wrong. He's a stud, man. He's probably a top 15 wide receiver. I'd put him in that category probably. Would you agree?
Yeah, he's got some skills, and that's the thing is some of these guys come out of nowhere, and he's a guy that's making plays within an offense that really isn't very good. So whenever you have a guy that shows out even in bad offense and bad scheme, imagine what you could do in a good system with a good coach. You can see things turn around real quickly. I mean, one of the easiest things to look at is Jacksonville. Urban Meyer's there. They stink it up. His offense is terrible. And then now they go to Doug Peterson, who understands NFL football, and their offense is better. Their defense is better. Everything's better. So they need a new coach. Rule is a college coach at best. I don't think he's a legitimate NFL guy, and I think it's been proven over the last few years.
I really thought things turned when he fired Joe Brady. I thought Joe
Agreed.
Brady was scheming people open consistently. There was some bad quarterback play and some bad O-line play. But I still think Joe Brady's a hell of a coordinator. And as soon as a head coach fires a coordinator, the clock starts ticking. It starts ticking. And they just have not put up anything positive.
Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.